Hey guys, it's me Dāsha and I'm back. Yes, I have on the same ensemble. Y'all already know what it's gonna be. So I'm just giving you guys an update of my junior year, and I say junior year because I still don't have enough credits to be considered a junior. Okay, so actually I am considered a junior. I just checked my account this morning. Everything has been updated. My GPA, my classification, all my grades have been put in. So yes, congrats to me. I am a junior. Right now, I am currently still a sophomore. But after the summer, I'm hoping to become a junior. Oh, the joy of college. Just want to give you guys a semester in review, and basically this one isn't going to be too long. This semester I only took on 2 classes. They were online, and yeah, they were online. One was e-core, one was distance learning. I took statistics and abnormal psychology. Man, they kicked my behind, and it's because I'm a lazy person. Because if I wasn't lazy, these classes would have been a breeze. I'm telling you guys. Overall, the workload from each class was to be expected. It was moderate. It wasn't nothing too heavy, and it wasn't anything too light. You know, I had to keep up with my assignments every week. Both classes I had to do a discussion every week. I had a quiz for math every week, and I had a test every 3 weeks basically. I had a midterm, a proctored midterm, and a proctored final, which I had to pay for. Thanks, e-core. But yeah, the instructor was very good. I love Professor Pace. She gave us notes for each section as we were moving on, because she knew that the sections were getting a little harder. So she gave us extra notes, you know, to go with the ones that we were already given in the class. If we had questions, that was basically what the discussion was. And the discussion wasn't necessarily weekly. It was basically you asking a question or you telling your concern about the lessons that we were given to do each week, and she would answer, or a classmate who understood the information would answer, which was awesome. Yes. She gave us extra credit for each of our unit tests and midterm and finals. Yeah. And it wasn't anything too hard, you know. It was basic stuff you could do if you were paying attention to the information that you were given, and if you were doing the practice problems, if you were reading the notes correctly. You know, everything was basically straightforward. Yeah, I made a C out of statistics, and I blame that on myself because it was a 78.32, I believe. I could have got a B in that class. But hey, I'm going to take what I can get, and I'm going to continue to improve as a student as I move forward. Now, in my abnormal psychology class, we had quizzes, and it was basically on a book that we had to read called Not So Abnormal Psychology. Yeah, that class, it wasn't hard with the workload. Once again, it was moderate, just as my statistics class was. But in content, it was hard to understand. I'm going to be honest. Some of that stuff I was reading, I didn't know nothing about. So I automatically went straight to everybody else's discussion responses, and I got a gist of how they understood it. And that's how I answered my questions. I'm not even going to front with you guys. But it worked for me. So, he was a light grader too. I had him as intro to psychology professor, and he was, you know, he was cool. He was a light grader in there too. He gave us a lot of chances. He gave us a lot of chances in that class too. So I kind of already knew what to expect. It was cool. I really liked the topics that we were going over in the abnormal psychology class, and that's part of the reason why I took that course. I enjoyed learning about the different mental illnesses and I enjoyed learning about the different mental illnesses that, hold on. Okay. I enjoyed learning about the different mental illnesses, how they were interpreted by different people, the issues with the DSM-5, and the conflicts that people had with the diagnosing using this tool as opposed to other tools. I really liked that in class. Whenever we had a reading involving that, oh, I loved it. But the content that was in the book itself, sometimes it was kind of hard to understand. Like I said before, I mean, I'll be reading it and I'll be like, what am I reading? I'm not on that professional level yet, but that's alright, I'll get there. Yeah, that class was pretty good. I surprisingly got an A out of that class, you guys. Wow. Yeah, I got an A out of that class, and that credit wise was worth more credits than the math class. The math class was 3 credits, that was 4 credits. So I was hoping to get an A or a B in that class, and maybe an A or a B in math, but it all worked out pretty good so far. In conjunction with those classes, I was coming up here, as I was telling you guys, to work at the job that I work at. I love that job so much. I want to continue to improve and grow and learn more so that I can have that job as a permanent job instead of being a temp. But hopefully that comes in the future. But yes, it wasn't too busy of a semester. If it sounds busy to anybody, it wasn't too busy. I was only called once a month to come up and work, and the days that I worked, when I came home, I went straight to sleep. But I either did my work before I got there or after, my work week was done. So, overall, I said the semester was pretty good. Now, when I was on campus, I did go to some campus events, as you guys saw. Yeah. But, yeah, this was a pretty productive semester. I'm so proud of myself because every year since my freshman year, I've improved my GPA a little bit more, and I'm proud to say that I'm almost at a 2.5. I think I'm 0.01 points away from that 2.5, and once I get that 2.5, I'm going for that 3, and if I can, I'm gonna go for that 3.5. You know what I'm saying? Med school is very competitive. I'm just so proud of how far I've come, and I'm very anxious to see how far I can go, how much more I can improve between now and this time next year, when I stand in front of this camera and tell you guys about how that year went for me. Next year will definitely be a challenge, seeing as though I will be taking on a lot more credits than I've been taking these past 2 years. Yeah, so I really hope I can do it. I'm kind of scared, but I have to challenge myself. This is college. Yeah, you guys, that is my semester in review. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them below. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.